from that one, and there's also a 3-minute iPod download, and we're giving that away because we really do want to have an effect on humanity, and you know, often you find that people that are in a depression because of whatever reason might not have the means to be able to be able to go and purchase stuff, so we want them to have it for free so that they can actually start on their path of recovery. And you know, your thoughts create your reality, so if they start thinking more positively before they know it, they won't be in a position where they're unable to afford to do stuff. And that's exactly what happened to me, so I know it can happen. If it can happen to me, it can happen to everyone and anyone. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open up the floor for any questions that anyone might have, and then we've got some exciting announcements that'll take up maybe another 5 minutes or so.
Yeah, Ian, I just had a quick question, mate, about like the free downloads from your website. It's all right to like, well, you're allowed to like just email it to friends and that, because I've got a couple of friends that could use some good laughter. You're allowed to like email it with like no problem and distribute it to friends and stuff?
Yeah, good question, Wayne. Well, look, the thing is, you can do that if you wish. If that's what happens, that's what happens. I'm happy for the laughter to go around the planet. Ultimately, what we're doing is we're creating a movement of people who laugh. Now, anybody can go on the website, join up as a member for free, and download the free songs. And that way, we're starting to create a community of people who really do want to change the planet. So, by all means, if you feel the need to email it to friends and stuff like that, please go ahead, but it would be better for the movement of laughter on the planet to start to create this list of people where we're able to say, okay, we're all going to go to, we're going to open up a new website, for example. Now, one of the ideas I've got is to open up a new website where people can go on there, they can make a video of their laughter, and it just comes up in a library, and you can go on their website, you can go on that website, click any button you want, and watch that person laugh. So by building a list, we're going to be able to send out invitations.
Yeah, Ian, I have a question for you. So obviously laughter is really good for many things. As like first, start to laugh for no reason is something what I really got from you, is the fact that by being in the now and not thinking of all what we're supposed to be and supposed to look like and all that, makes a big difference. And allow us to laugh for no reason. And there are many laughter clubs around the globe, and apparently it originated in India, and so I saw that happening everywhere. So what's the difference between what you want to do and the other?
Yeah, Patrick, I missed the last little bit of what you said there, but I can understand, I think, the direction of the question. Look, I mean, the laughing clubs are doing what they're doing. I'm doing what I'm doing. It's a little bit different. And it's different in the way that I really want people to be able to laugh, and real laughter. I think it's okay to have fake laughter at the start. Of course, it still does the same changes in your brain, whether you're faking it or whether it's real. Although I think that there's laughter in everyone, so I really want to bring real laughter to the planet. And you know, I have a workshop that I do, and in that we do the classic workshop that they do in India is they go ha ha ha, he he, ha ha ha, he he. And that's fantastic. It obviously works. They build up to it, and then they end up laughing. I tend to teach it a little bit differently, because I just say, look, it's not that hard. You put a smile on your face. That automatically changes your brain chemistry. And then it's just a couple of he-he's, and you're not saying the word he, it's just a hit, hit, hit. It's like a reaction that what happens when you laugh, you have involuntary muscle movement. So you know, and your shoulders bounce up and down and stuff. So basically what I teach is and it's virtually along the same lines. There's a little bit of difference in there, I suppose. But yeah, look, we're all working towards the same thing. Maybe I have a different vision for the direction of the Laughing Buddha and different goals, outcomes. But whoever's laughing on the planet is fine by me, and all the more power to them all.
I have an interesting question and comment. What I noticed, Laughing Buddha, Ian, is that sometimes when you change your face, you change your frame of mind right away. So I noticed that, you know, when you make funny expression with your face, straight away you are in a mental state to make jokes and to laugh. You see what I mean? Just a slight difference can make you be the frame of mind to laugh about it, about anything. See, it's funny. It's funny how it's funny how you make an effort to put yourself in a totally crazy frame of mind, and then you are straight away. Well, okay, you create a fake reason, but it's not long before the connections are there to stimulate a very real laughter. It happens to me, and I recommend this trick. What do you think?
Yes, absolutely brilliant, Alcy. Wonderful, wonderful thing that you can do. And look, being silly, there's actually some photos on the website and a few little things talking about being silly. Being silly is really important. Being a kid is really important. If you can be a kid in your actions as an adult, you change your brain chemistry as well. One of the funny things I do is I make something up to do fun with my kids, and my kids actually live a few hours away, 5 or 6 hours away, but they do come here quite often, and when they do, we come up with some great things. One of the things we came up with a little while ago was we had a cake in Face Day, so we went down to the shop and we bought some sponge cakes, just, you know, a few dollars. We bought some cream, we put the cream on it on little plates, we cut them up, took them outside, and we just virtually splattered the cake in each other's face. It was as simple as that, and it was fun. I mean, it's interesting that the cream gets in your eyes and it actually stings your eyes, and it's hard to get out of your hair. But, you know, it was brilliant, and we had a great time. The photos that, and you were there, Alcy, when we had our 7-year-old slumber party at the seminar we went to last year, and it was fun, and we all went there dressed up as 7-year-olds. So that's another thing that I've suggested on my website, is when you have a dinner party, instead of having a dinner party and everyone comes for dinner and they're all adults and da-da-da, invite them as a slumber party. They have to dress up in pajamas and they have to be 7. And instead of serving, you know, stuff that you'd normally serve, just serve some lollies and some chips. It's not going to kill you to eat it once. I know, I eat it and it doesn't kill me yet. So yeah, oh yes, and a few of the people that are here were at that place, and it really was fun. And I'd urge everyone to be silly as much as possible. Another thing that we do in the workshop is a gibberish section of the workshop, and basically what we teach is that you just sit there, and I'll tell you a story, something that happened to me yesterday, and I'll give you an example. And, you know, stuff like that. It's simple, but it's amazing. It's amazing what that will do for your brain and your capacity to be able to laugh, your capacity to develop your level of consciousness and to change the level of consciousness of humanity, which is what we're really about. Yeah, Patrick understands. I wouldn't be at all surprised. He's a funny man.
Yeah, and if you can tell us a little bit more about the Laughing for the UN, what is that project?
Well, this is an amazing slide, probably one of my favourite parts of the presentation. And here we go. There we are at the United Nations, and we're bringing laughing to the United Nations. And why would we do that? Well, I see that from time to time people get kicked out. Welcome back, Asia. So, laughing at the United Nations, what's that about? Why would we do that?